Hey guys, it's Spin. I just wanted to do a real quick review on Limbo. For those of you who don't know, Limbo is a game on the Steam network. It's just, I call it a rainy day game because that's really all it is. For those of you who are huge Limbo fans, and I think there are very few out there, it's not like a huge game that you'd spend hours and hours and hours upon. It's meant to be played and beaten in just a few hours. That's it. Um, it's fun. It it's a fun game, but it's like you really have to be of the correct audience to like the game. It's a side scroller. It involves a lot of puzzles, and there were points where it was extremely difficult. I mean, I like puzzle games, and so I bought it and I played it. I tried not to cheat as much as possible. Um, but it's a difficult game in a lot of senses. I think that it's worth the money that you pay for it, definitely, because you can hang out for a few hours or beat it in different allotted amounts of time, which is cool. It's kind of like a little side game from the main games you play, or if you don't play video games that much, maybe pick it up once in a while. There's really no background information on it that you get in the beginning of the game. You basically wake up in a field and then you start running. I'm not gonna do a spoiler on the end of the game, even though it's really basic. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, with the amount of information that you get, unless you read like the description on the game, you really you'll have no idea on what's gonna happen at the end, or even really what the end is. I mean, but it's only a few dollars. I mean, I think I bought it for like $2 or something, which isn't a bad deal. I'd spent a few hours on it, not constantly, but like here and there. It's a fun game. I would definitely get it if I were you. It is black and white if that's not your thing, but there are some colors in it. But it's meant to be like a Limbo, where it's a darker game as far as not. I don't mean literally in the colors itself. I mean like in the mood of the game. It's meant to be definitely a darker game. It, like I said, it's a puzzle game. It's challenging sometimes. Um, it the only complaint I really have with it is there are times where it seems like it moves slow, not in a laggy sense, but it feels like you're doing all these things, but you're not getting anywhere at all. I found myself constantly checking what chapter I was on and how many chapters there were left, just to see if I was making any constant progress at all. Because it's a lengthy game, but it can be beaten in 2 hours if you don't get stuck. I mean, if like let's say you play it one time and then you play it again, the first time might take you 6 hours, only because the puzzles are challenging, and if you don't cheat and use the internet to figure out what to do, it's gonna take you a lot longer. But and that's at the point where it seems like it's taking forever. But that's really the only complaint I have with it. But it was still really a fun game to play, and if you're looking for a quick game to play or something on the side to play, definitely get it because it's only a few dollars. It's not expensive. If it were $10, I would say you're paying way too much for the amount of gameplay you're getting. Because side scrolls aren't usually my thing, but I did enjoy the game, so that's all I have to say about it. Subscribe, like, favorite, whatever. That's all I have to say.